Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Second Chance Garden Video. Today, I thought that I'd share with you a new toy that I got, which is a portable humidifier. Now, I know it's not like a high-tech gadget or new app or anything like that, but it's doing a great job for my plants. And, this type of device, I thought that it was somewhat newer. So I wanted to introduce this to you and hoping that this episode helps you to maintain your indoor garden during the winter time, especially when the air is really dry. So there are many portable humidifiers available in the market, and by no means that I'm saying that this is the best one. It just seems to me that this new device is pretty neat, and I've never seen this before. So, I would go over some pros and cons and what I like about it and all that in this video. So first thing first, as you can see, it sits on a water bottle. That's the major difference from any other devices that are out there. Normally, other ones got some kind of a tiny base, and you flip a water bottle and screw it in, and that's the setup. You don't have to do that with this one. You just have to place the device on top of a water bottle. That's all you have to do. And the connecting part is also interesting. It's a little bit different from any other humidifier. And let me show you what I mean by that. So here's the connecting part. And as you can see, this is the USB connector. And this part, it comes with the package. Now this part does not. So for me, I don't really plug it into a laptop or, I'm not using it in the car. So I needed something like this one to plug it into a regular outlet, and this is a spare cell phone charger that I had anyway, so it was convenient. But if you don't have this and you wanted to use it in your room, then you need to purchase this. This part doesn't come with the package, but anyway, all you have to do is to just plug it in. So it's pretty simple right here. And let me just show you how it's set up. It just sits on the water bottle, like I said before. And this part, there's a replacement one that comes with the package. So there are two of them that comes with it, and you just snap this one in, and that's it. That's all there is. And you place it on top of it and plug it in. So let's go over some pros and cons, and let's start with pros. Number one, obviously, it's very portable. There's no base, just the top. So you can store it easily. Or you can put it in your bag, you can put it in your car. I mean, it's very small and manageable. And number two, it will be very easy to clean. There's no base to worry about once again. And once I lift this thing up, so you can see, I mean, really there's not much to clean. If anything, that will be probably inside. Maybe the mildew gets in or something like that. It's possible. But this is it. So it's easy to clean. And lastly, this device gets shut off after 8 hours. So if you forget to unplug it, it'll be turned off after 8 hours. And also, I know how to time it right with that feature. So when I leave this room and not coming back for some hours, I would unplug it and plug it back in, and I know for sure that it will go on for 8 hours straight. And I've done this many times by now, and for 8 straight hours, I can tell you that this is a 1 liter water bottle, and it uses up about, say, 2 inches worth or so. So the water wouldn't run out of this bottle even if you use this for 8 straight hours. So that's hopefully that's a good reference for you. And so those are the 3 pros that I can immediately think of. Now cons. Well, number one, you really cannot direct the mist. So say, in this particular setup, it's a 1 liter bottle, so it's got, some height. I don't know, 10 inches or so, and the mist will come out of this device and shoots up directly vertically, and that's all there is. So if you have a plant that needs intense humidity and that the humidifier needs to be directed towards that plant, only thing you can do is to adjust your water bottle height so that you might want to get shorter one, smaller one, but that's about it. So that neck right here, this device, the neck part doesn't go any other directions, you see. So say you have a smaller plants, and I have a little example here. It's just an ivy, and it needs direct mist, and with the current setup it's going to be pretty difficult. Obviously the mist that goes up will eventually fall down, but not directly to this plant. So that might be a problem with certain orchids or any moisture loving plants that are somewhat tricky. So I wouldn't recommend this for that particular use. And number two, if you wanted to set your humidifier for say 2 hours or 4 hours a day or different timing, whatnot, this device by itself wouldn't do that. You might be able to find another device like a timer that might go with it. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't really say. You know, the only option is that you just unplug it manually. So if you're not around, obviously that becomes a bit of a problem. But other than that, this works pretty okay. Well, okay, the third con that I noticed, I almost forgot, is that the intensity of mist. There's only one level, so you can't really adjust it. You can't crank it up or you can't turn it down. You can't do any of those things. So that would be a bit of an issue for some users. For now, for my very small space for my pepper plants, it does the job. So I'm pretty satisfied with this device, and I really love the fact that it's very compact. And I will show you how I'm using with my pepper plants shortly. Here you see my new portable humidifier in action in my hot pepper plants growing area. Looking back, ideally, I should have set up a grow tent so that I can control temperature, light, and humidity, and all that important facts. However, I couldn't get around to do so, so all I have been doing all this winter is to cover this area with 2 large plastic bags, so only 2 sides are covered. Naturally, some of the moisture that's been generated by this portable humidifier will escape, so it doesn't retain entire, the output that comes out of this piece of equipment. However, the results is remarkable. I found a drastic change in my pepper plants. They stopped dropping leaves. So in the beginning, when I witnessed the healthy leaves are just dropping left and right, all of my peppers, not just the one type, they're all dropping leaves. I feared that maybe spider mites got to them. And I studied the underside of the leaves. I looked for some kind of signs for fungus infections. None of that was found. So the only thing that I could think of was a lack of humidity. And it seems that was the answer. So unfortunately, the heating system that we have in this space is central heating space, and it just blows hot air constantly. And pepper plants don't seem to like it at all. So in order for me to keep moisture in, I had to come up with something. And I'm glad that this is just the first round of trial, and it seems to be working out very, very nicely. Alrighty, so just to wrap it up, I wanted to show you the packaging of this device. This is it. Here's the little box that came with the device. And the side gives you a bit of details about the device itself. See if it focuses. Let me give this a shot. There you go. So it's recommended that it can be used as a humidifier, mister, and aroma diffusers. That I did not know. I don't know if you are able to directly place this device in aroma oil type of thing. I do not know if that is possible. Well, that's not what I wanted to use it for anyway, so, but it lists it as an option, so there you go. Now, the specs here says that the power output is 2 watt and water output is 20 milliliter per hour, and the area affected is 3 square meters. So 3 square meters, it's really, you know, it's a very small area, like a bathroom or, you know, a cubicle, that sort of stuff. For me, that is good enough. So there it is. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any comments or questions or any feedback, please write it underneath this video. Thank you for watching.